There's a truth about neurodivergence that I wish I understood decades ago, which is that most of what gets labeled disordered in us is actually a nervous system that is incapable of dissociating at the level that the dominant culture requires. Colonial society runs on dissociation from our quantum entanglement with the entire living field. Patriarchal society runs on cauterizing sensitivity, especially in anyone coded feminine. And capitalist society runs on the rebranding of all life as a consumable resource. So to survive inside systems like this, we are trained unconsciously to suppress sensation, to override intuition, to tolerate harm, and to call all of that normal. And neurodivergent people don't do that very well because we physiologically cannot. As a neurodivergent woman, socialized white, I've lived on this razor edge between two truths, which is, facing in the last decade the parts of me conditioned into white supremacy, and also facing the parts of me that have been exiled internally because of that conditioning into supremacy. So that razor edge is really, it's an excruciating thing, and it's really helpful to look at because it shows us how the systems live inside our body even when our conscious values oppose them. So, for example, in my own process of becoming accountable for, which is a lifelong process, and trying to heal the false superiority inside me, this unconscious conditioning, I sought treatment from and later received sacred rites from an Indigenous medicine woman. And what I was shown in this journey was really terrifying because even as the capacities associated with my neurodivergence were being revealed to me actually as gifts, as a kind of ancestral intelligence, the colonizer in my psyche was telling me that I was going insane. So this is how insidious our conditioning is. This is how deeply the spell of dissociation is in us from the dominant culture. We've been burned at the stake, institutionalized, medicated, ostracized, sterilized, all of this in literal physical and psychological ways, and all of this just for acknowledging what our bodies know. Neurodivergent people are not disordered. We are simply not able to sever ourselves from reality to the degree that this culture demands.